I kill a man in the first degree, baby, would you flee with me? Yeah, a sinister kid who's 8 years old runs to meet his maker. Drop that sprint from the day he's born straight into his maker's arms. And that's me, that's me.
Y'all ready to go? Let's do it.
Let's go.
We're going to make it happen. Get your one-on-one guesses in. Yeah, Jen, I've been chilling with some different music. That was my road trip list from this weekend. I'm going to hit record, though, because I have a feeling that's going to get blasted. Yeah, there are like 6 spots left. Oh, Hitman's here. Good. Corey, you and Hitman can be friends the way he's behaving today. Back-to-back breaks with no rap. We'll bring it back hard tonight. I've been burning incense? Never. I would never be allowed to do it at my house. My wife would. I could do essential oils. I could do like the, you know, what do you call that? The, what's the thing you put the essential oils in? Whatever that is. I can do those. I could never burn incense. Hey, it's hump day! Listen, I love all forms of music. I can't do a ton of the scream, like screamo, screaming rock stuff. I try it, and there's times that I can probably get down a little bit with it. Ooh, we have a hit there. Let's wait. But I love that kind of music. JC Horn and Jalen Waddle. The first break was pretty solid. We already got it sorted. It's going to ship mañana, the diffuser. Thank you. My wife loves those. We have like 12 of them in the house. She even got ones for the car. Jarrett Patterson and Tylen Wallace for the Ravens. This break will also ship tomorrow. Look at that. Russell Wilson, Under the Lights. Josh Allen, Diami Brown, and Chuba Hubbard. Largent, Locke, Tua Jones, Aaron Jones, and a Damian Harris at a $2.99. Sensi, not so much. I have one of them down here, the burning of the wax stuff. They're okay. Kenneth Gainwell, Driver, Harris, Shark. How about a Darden, Jalen Darden going out to the Bucks. There we go. Are you talking about Jamie? I know. He says he's in a great mood. I said, that's not the great mood I know. Pitts and Trask. We got Emmitt Smith, Sutton, Beasley, Barkley, and how about Brevin Jordan out of $3.99. Brevin Jordan. I want to say it's the Texans, but it could be the... Let me check it. Brevin Jordan is going to be the Texans. Look at this. I got these. I'm going to send Jamie a Snickers in his package next ship. Houston Texans going out to Silvio. Silvio! I know him. I really like the legacy. We'll be doing, it looks like the mixer's slightly in the league. We'll do another 6-box PYT. And if I do a 6-box PYT, I'll probably do the whole inner. I ordered a lot more of this than I probably should have at what I paid for it. But it is what it is. You know, so we'll make the best of it. And I think what I'll do is do a little 4-box mixer next with just one legacy in there and some other. It'll be a nice little 2021 all products mixer. So he said his pen was dead this morning. Like, don't you live in a state where you can just walk down the street and just pick up something? Like, I feel like you guys out west have, like, shops that you can just walk into, like, a Sheetz. Like, is that not true? Am I, like, stereotyping the West? Dickerson, Mack, Burrow, and Leonard. Jarrett Patterson. And we got the Watt brothers. We'll have to random those up at the end. Jamar Jefferson and Jeremiah Owusu. Terminator, Robbie Anderson, Judy, Josh Allen, and CeeDee Lamb. Woo, what do we got coming up? Trey Sermon, Demetric Felton. And here we go. Jamar Chase, Bengals, correct, out of 25. correct me if I'm wrong, but Jamar Chase is the Cincinnati Bengals. Look at that. Cracked green out of 25 going out to Tay Taylor. That seems just wrong, Jamie, that they're not open at 4:20 in the morning. I think you need to start a 24-hour service. There we go. Kittle, Elijah Moore, and Cosme. Russ Wilson, Montgomery, Dobbins, Taylor, and how about Michael Carter for the Jets out of 199. Elijah Moore and Sage Surratt. Neon Dion, Aaron Donald, Stephon Diggs, and Kyle Trask under the lights. We noticed at the end of last break that we believe some of these are Prism and some of these aren't, but they don't label them on the back. So, Jamar Chase and Patrick Surtain, Terrell Davis, Koopa, Swift, Boyd, and Keenan Allen. Cracked Atomic Crystal Ice. Ah, we got a redemption. Get your guesses in. One guess per person. Trey Lance, Sean Alexander, Tyler Lockett, put it in your pocket. Jalen Darden, Javonte Williams. Get your guesses in. $5 credit, only one winner. There's a Jalen Waddle out of 299. Tutu Atwell. Hey, Joe Burrow under the lights and a Russ Wilson Timeless Talents. Waller, Metcalf, P. Ryan, and Jackson. Julio! That is going to be a flashback. Devontae Smith and Sean Wade. Rashad Bateman. That's going to be out of 150. Caleb Farley and Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones. All right, I'll give you another minute while I sleeve these up to get your guess on the redemption. Jamie was giving us a hard time at the end of the break. It was nice of Panini to give us points instead of autographs. That was actually nice what they did, even though it was purely an accident. They gave us 2 wild card points, which Scott showed is going nearly to near $200 a pop. So they gave us $400 and then another 250 points to boot, all in the place of one hit. Now they did give us another instance where we got 400 points in the place of a hit. So 2 hits total, and our 6 boxes were replaced by points. But in one of those instances, it was a fair replacement. Probably as good as about any base auto you're going to get. Probably most numbered autos you're going to get. Unless it's a top guy low print. Again, we're not like some of the pages we've seen where the house keeps the points. If you are breaking with a place where the house keeps anything, yeah, you're probably at the wrong place. But that's up to you. Here we go. We ready?
Let's go.
Rookies Premium Penmanship Silver. Let's see what this means. Panini Legacy. What is it? Rookie Premium Penmanship Silver. This is going to be number... Oh, they don't have a number on it for it here. Card 179 is going to be Micah Parsons. That's going to be for the Dallas Cowboys. And it looks like Jeff Guffey just got it in on time here. No one else guessed Parsons. So Guffey, you not only are you going to get, you're only getting a $5 credit. The rest of it goes to, the card itself goes to Brad Holsty. Here we go. Box 1 down. They are not numbered, at least in on the checklist. What's amen to what there? That's 200 and pop off seeds. Like, yeah, wait till Sparkle packs run around. Those would be going for 300. That's what I'm saying. If you want to invest in something now, points now are probably the best time to buy. Just, you're not going to make a ton, but keep an eye out for auctions. If anyone puts them on auctions, or make a post, hey, buying points or trading for points. If you can't sell cards right now, you have some cards you want to move, points will sell when those Sparkle packs come out. So now's the time to maybe, that they'll hold value. It's weird we're talking about selling for points, or buying points, but Could be the case. Jason, I'll tell you what, I know you're going to rip yours yet, but I think you'll enjoy breaking this. It is a fun break product, and Jamie pointed out earlier, it might be a good opportunity to do pack wars, even at its price point. Breeze and Mahomes. Devontae Parker. How about James Robinson out of 100 for the Jaguars? No wires. Going out to Tristan Cornett. Nice card there. James Robinson for the Jaguars. Yo. Josh Allen flashback. Kyle Trask and Kyle Pitts. And actually, let me move these off to the side. Ooh, I did not get to sleeve some of these. Okay. We'll get these sleeved up. Yeah, I want to stay organized here. Zach Thomas, DJ, AJ, and Myles Garrett. How about out of 35, Elijah Molden? I want to say it's for the Tennessee Titans. If so, it was literally the last team taken, even in the mini, I think, right? Molden, I believe, is the Titans. It is Elijah Molden out of 35 for the Titans. I know. Do you think there's anyone that's done that? I did have someone contact me and say, hey, you posted a picture of it. Can't someone take the points? They didn't know. I said, no, the front's fine. It still blows my mind that people cover up the code on the front with a coin. I don't. Okay. Hey, the Watts are each going to get one. There's another Watt card. J.C. Horn and Jalen Waddle. Holt, Evans, Allaire, and Harris. There's a Tom Brady under the lights. Diami Brown and Chuba Hubbard. Champ Bailey out of 50 for the Broncos. Denver going out to Jen again. Kenneth Gainwell, Lewis Chark, Kamara Locke, Tua. And we got Derek Brooks, Patterson, and Tylan Wallace for the Ravens. So Pack Wars essentially, here, we'll play a little pretend round of Pack Wars here, all right? So essentially what we would do is we would sell 16 spots. You'd buy a spot. Then once all the spots were sold, we'd open the box and we'd number the pack. So it'd be numbered like pack. I mix them all up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's say there's 11 spots. Then once all the packs are numbered, I random your names. Then let's just say, Luke, you're pack 1, okay? This would be pack 1 in our pretend Pack Wars. Points is going to be our next hit, just as we talked about it. So that's it's going to be a dead pack most likely. So your pack is dead because there's no numbered, so you'd be out of it if that was your pack. Jamie Newman and Greg Rousseau. Pack 2, let's say this is Jeff Guffey's, okay? He's going to get on the board here. Trevor Lawrence, Thomas, Watson, Hill, Gaskin, Sanders, and right now, Guffey would be on the board with this Diggs out of 299. He would be leading Pack Wars. At the end, whoever wins is going to take home the entire box of cards. All right? So you could actually pull the nicest card. So you could pull, say, an out of 25 Lawrence Auto, but if someone pulls an out of 10 base parallel, they get it. It goes off of that. So Mac Jones, Ryan Tannehill, Jones, Kelsey, Mixon, and here's someone pulled 1 out of 100. Daniel Jones out of 100 would be the new leader. So whoever had the third pack there would be the new leader. Now, let's say 100, we pull another out of 100. It would then go to the left number. Jamar Jefferson, Owusu. We got a Vasher. So that's a dead pack. There's nothing there that would matter. Again, this is not Pack Wars. We're just kind of doing a little, make-believe scenario, or a little role play here. How many of y'all like a good role play? Rodgers, Chubb, Kittle. We got Trey Sermon and Demetric Felton. There's another dead pack in the event of Pack Wars. Stephon Diggs. It's crazy. He's on a lot of the Vikings cards here because of the flashback. Charles Haley, Justin Jefferson, Johnson, Hopkins, and there is a Terrace Marshall under the lights. Again, another dead pack there. Bateman and Micah Parsons. We got Ward, Devin White, Ayuk, Gilmore, Gibson, and Witten. So again, dead pack. Seemed like there was more numbered cards when we were looking the first time, didn't it? Elijah Moore and Samuel Cosme. Bailey, Brown, Brady, Mack, and here is a Kadarius Toney for the Giants. Tony, Tooney. Tomato. Unnumbered. All right, we had a Sage Surratt, Elijah Molden, Tomlinson, Burrow, Leonard, Anderson, Judy, and here's a Terrace Marshall out of 299. So again, the Daniel Jones would still be in the lead going in with the final 2 packs. We have a Butler, Jamar Chase, and Patrick Surtain. Palomalu, Josh Allen, CeeDee Lamb, Matt Stafford, and a Patrick Mahomes under the light. This would be our last pack. And it looks like in this case, Trey Lance, Kylan Hill, Mike Vrabel, Mayfield, Allen, Wilson, and Montgomery. In that case, the Daniel Jones would have taken that box down. Actually, the Elijah Molden, the Tennessee Titans, David would have taken it down. But you get it. It's a good way for me to show it to anybody watching that has never done Pack Wars, because we may do it. I will do the sleeve game later. We did pull this points card. Remember, we'll give that away at the end, and it will count as a hit. All right, box numero tres. Let's do it.
Bruh.
Yeah, Luke, thanks for asking, man. It's always good to get a chance to show that. I know we talked about it last time. We haven't really done them in a long time. It used to be something that was a little bit more fun because boxes like this used to be fairly inexpensive. That's not the case anymore ever. So it used to be one of those things you could buy like a spot for like $8. You know, you were good to rock. That's not going to be the case. But it's still fun. It's kind of like a Raz in a way. You know, someone's already won before we open, but it still makes it fun to watch the whole break. We've had some exciting endings, you know, come down to the last pack. All right, Bradshaw, Robinson, Andrews, Michael Pittman. Here we go. DeAndre Hopkins out of 50. See, right off the bat, that would be fun. Arizona Cardinals going out to Jason Franklin, who's a Falcons fan, I believe. Wonder if Franklin, who are you chasing? ETN and Ian Book. Brian Dawkins, Tyler Boyd. Tyler Lockett. There's a Drew Brees out of 50. So in this case, since we pulled 2 out of 50, 39 out of 50 and 6 out of 50, the Brees would have taken it down for whatever that's worth. And that one's going out to the Saints, Ripley Scott. Ray Caruth. Wasn't he arrested for... Was that the dude that was arrested on the Panthers for murder? Michael Carter and Osai. Reger, Cousins, Ryan, and Drake. Davis Mills and Najee Harris. Herbert and Prescott. Look at this. Now, this one is a prism. Going out to the Jags. Nice card, Tristan Cornett. Now, Tristan, if you're watching, we noticed last time that some of these are prism and some of them aren't, but they're not labeled on the back. So you're just going to have to pay attention to that. This is a hollow Trevor Lawrence. Nice, dude. I don't know if you ever... Did you tell me that before, Scott? Did you told me that? You pulled a 2 RPA. Darius Slayton out of 100. Kellen Mond and Sam Ellinger. Driver Galladay. Here we go. A Drew Brees out of 75 going out to the Saints. Scotty doing well with the Saints. Who says who's ever said Drew Brees can't win? That would be a mean thing to say. Is that what happened? Dude, that's happened to us before where like it was almost clear as day. The odds of And that is the only bad thing about it, is if you pull it early, it's kind of loses its luster. That was with me, right? You won with the Legacy Ruggs Judy duel. Accidentally, Scott. Are we clear on that, right? Scott got so mad at me one time because he thought I sniped a DK graded card off of him. I was so busy that day. I had no idea Scott was even in the contest. And then gets a free box of cards from me. Pulls a 2-up, but it won't tell me. Scott, bitter man, dude. You are bitter. Hitman giggle, was he all ripped up? Sean Wade and Devontae Smith. I gotta watch Hitman break more. Najee Harris under the lights. Elijah Mitchell and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Curse, Allen, Lamb, Stafford, and Mayfield. And here we go. Devontae Adams at a $2.99. Brevin Jordan, Vrabel, Leonard, Anderson, and Judy. And there is a Kirk Cousins for the Vikings. Minnesota going out to Scott Briggs. Great Scott. And the McCaffreys, Ed and Christian, Darden and Williams, Bridgewater, Akers, Eckler, Elliott, Nico Collins, and Christian Barrymore. Not related to Drew Barrymore. Funny guy. Hopkins and White. Patrick Mahomes, Timeless Talents. Fairmouth, and there's a Trevor Lawrence. Dickerson, Mims, McLaurin, Watson. Sage Surratt. Look at this. Stephon and Trevon. 2 in that box. Rousseau and Newman. Here we got a numbered one coming up. Tiki Barber. Legends Red out of $2.99. Patrick Jones and Terrace Marshall. Garoppolo, Crowder. And here we go for the Buffalo Bills. Round 2. Butch Miller. Pulled a numbered one last time of them. For the ages, there's a Ruggs. Oh, here we go. Another hit back to it. Anderson, Diggs, Cooper, Swift, and Terrace Marshall from LSU. The one thing about these collegiate license products are they can have a new market to sell to, because a lot of college fans will come in. He goes to the Panthers, but you don't have to be a Panthers fan to want your LSU cards. So, Carolina going out to Kelly Boyer. That's not who he's chasing. I know, I've been trying to get the Bills and breaks. People are all over them this year. Zach Wilson. Because they're cheap and they still have hits, like decent rookies. Every time I pop on a break, they're like the third team claim. Motherfucker. I want them this year. Because I collect PC cards. Like, I want the commons too. Like, I want like the base cards and stuff. But buying them on eBay is too hard. Because you got to pay shipping. You got to trust that they're going to come to you. Like, I know that shouldn't be an issue. But they're going to come to you in not a plain white envelope. Which I'm fine with if there's a top loader with it. But so many people are not even sending them in a top loader. And you still pay like $2 shipping. Last year I didn't get a ton of bills because I just felt like Jake Fromm worked himself into the pricing so much, and I'm just not a Fromm fan. This year we didn't get a quarterback. Well, we did, who's a Zach Smith, but nice, Daz. Yeah, Panthers are another one this year that's not overly expensive, and you know, you get all the inserts and stuff like that. I love numbered cards for my collection, you know, so it's the only way to really get it and not. If anybody sees the bills available in Legacy or any breaks this year reasonably priced, please let me know. I am buying. Out of 150, Travis Kelce, yellow. Justin Fields and Javian Hawkins for the Falcons. Dickerson, Andrews, Pittman, Bridgewater, and Herbert. Bateman and Parsons. Keenan Allen, Lockett, Robinson, Drew Brees, Kadarius Toney, and Basham. Largent, Nelson, Cooper, Swift, and Boyd. We got another Aaron Jones there. Freiermuth and Trevor Lawrence. Donald Driver, McCaffrey, Donald, and Diggs. And there's a Diami Brown out of 299 going out to the Redskins or the Washington football team. Rousseau and Newman. Young and Bush. Trey Sermon, Demetric Felton. We have the Bosa brothers there on the Generations cards. Jamar Jefferson. Herbert, Prescott, and Rieger. Tom Brady, Patriots, Decade of Dominance. People in groups still doing that. Someone should educate, at least ask me if I want to pay more. Mac Jones. Well, it's one thing. Out of 100, Joe Montana. You can't, I'll tell you as a breaker right now, and with the cost of supplies, you just can't sleeve and top load everything. You just can't. People are like, working in the pricing. It's not even about that. It's getting them. And if you were to charge, like, literally just pay close to $700 for 2 cases of top loaders, and it's a matter of, you know, if you reach out, it's like, hey, did you want to pay extra for top loaders? It's just, there's no real way to do that. So you just, I always said, when I choose the top loader sleeve, it's how I would expect the cards to come if I bought, you know, if it was in my PC, and I relate it to the value of those cards. So, you know, for me, I do the best I can. I'm more of a PC guy than, I've never flipped really cards. Maybe 5 cards in my life since I started collecting. Well, I should say as an adult collector. Oh, you mean for non-plain white envelope? If you're shipping in plain white envelope, you got to top load. It's the only way to protect the card, or at least supplies are ridiculous and they're not softening up. But yeah, but like if you're gonna ship in a plain white envelope, or at least put it between like two. Again, if it's a $2-3 card and you paid $1.50 shipping, whatever. I'm not even asking for a top loader. Just make sure it's in a penny sleeve and put it between 2 like solid pieces of cardboard. But you can't, because if you're doing it in a plain white envelope, you're limited. Kurt Warner, Gonzalez, P. Ryan, and Jackson. Look at that. Tom Brady, hollow, under the lights, going out to the Bucks. Goff, Patterson, Tylan Wallace. Darren Waller. Here we go. Neon Dion for the Falcons, out of 75. Going out to, who's got Atlanta? There you go, Stas. You have the Falcons. And like I said, I'm fine with plain white envelope, but you got to find a way to protect. People are sending just, here, put this in an envelope and ship it. It comes sometimes okay. And if the card was 50 cents and free shipping, they lost money shipping that. So I get it, but then don't sell those cards on eBay. Or, you know, put them together in a lot. Is that it? Was that the last of the 2, 4, 5, 6? No, we have this stack yet, right? Tommy Brown, Chubba Hubbard, Robert Woods, Kadarius Toney. I was confused for a minute. Is that it? Are we done? Terry Bradshaw out of 150. Kyle Trask. And Kyle Pitts. Dawkins. And Samuel Cosmi. I want to say he's the Redskins or the Giants. I gotta look. Samuel Cosmi. I know he's in the NFC East. It's going to be the Washington football team, Samsonite. Oh, really? Yeah, I saw Falcons are pretty high up there. I mean, they have Pitts, but still a tight end. And listen, here's what I'll say. Guys, just like last year when Herbert was one of the cheaper teams you get were the Chargers. They were at the point where below, I think, like Love and stuff. it's going to change as the season goes on. And not that prices just go up. There's a Matt Ryan. But understand that, like, for example, the Jets and Niners seem to have trouble filling. But I believe that they have, they have early first-round quarterbacks. Right now, they have as much as any chance to have those guys go in and be solid. The only thing I'll say is that as the season goes on, let's just say, like, Lawrence takes off and the Jags spots in crazy and ETN does awesome. The Jags could go up, but that means other teams are going to go down. There's a Najee Harris. So, hang up the conveyor belt. I don't like it. Definitely gives a better option. Oh, you mean in the mailroom, Jen? I see what you're saying. I was wondering what you meant about the conveyor belts. Yeah, so anyhow, I lost my train of thought there. Oh, yeah, PYT pricing adjustments. It happens all year, and we see it all the time throughout the season. It's not that the overall price will go up. It's all based on the same numbers, but it's just sometimes you have to change it, your team percentages. And I honestly, I try my hardest not to do it just based on popularity. I try to look at it as a resale opportunity, like, is the resale opportunity there? If Lawrence cards go up 60%, that's the team that's probably going to go up, not just because a bunch of people like Lawrence. Or everyone's trying to get the... Shut up, Matt. Come weed my lawn. I have a freaking garden that needs weeded so bad. Oh yeah, I'm not saying he's not good. But historically, tight ends, we'll see. That might be a spot that goes up this year, and I have him lower, and that has to eat some of the money from other spots that aren't doing well. For the Ravens, Sean Wade out of 199. I like to give you guys an insight on that stuff. There's Seth Williams out of 100. Is that another Panthers? I try to be as transparent as possible about the process that we go through. Seth Williams is the Broncos. Jen, another one. Jordan golf shoes balling. Are you on your are you working right now, Hitman? Hitman's on his phone working his first week of the job. First month, I should say. Elijah Moore. Lamar Jackson flashback. Mitchell and Amon Ray St. Brown. How about a Jimmy G out of 299? Brevin Jordan and Atwell. What do we got here? Tony Gonzalez. It's going to be out of 75 red for the Kansas City Chiefs. Some good vet stuff in those minis. Thurman Thomas, Darden, and Williams. Man, I would love if these had... There's a Trey Lance and a Kylan Hill. I would love if these had autos with them. It keeps looking like it's going to be an auto. We'll have a fast fill opportunity tonight with that mixer that I'm going to post, and we may even post like a 6-box for later, hoping that we can always run minis for that and stuff. Again, though, if I do a 6-box, we're going to have to complete a full inner that way. So you just go around and fix up the cores. Stas, we already pulled the one. There's only one per inner case, and we pulled it out of the last half inner. We got a Travis Etienne for the Jags was our Dare to Tear card out of this case. Just one per case. Now the minis are the ones that are two per box. What is it? Is it 2 per pack? No. Oh yeah, 2 per box are the mini cards. Robert Woods, Nico Collins and Barrymore, Pittman, Bridgewater, and Akers. There's an ETN under the lights. ETN and Ian Book. Here we go. Blue one coming up. Allen, Lockett, Robinson, Andrews, and out of 25, Mr. Kurt Warner, one of my favorite players of all time. Lance Briggs, Cooper, Swift, Boyd, and Jarrett Patterson. I want to say he's the Washington football team too, but I got to check. He might be the Vikings. Washington football team. Spit it up. Was I stuttering? Sorry. James Harrison, Sewell, and Zach Wilson. Ray Lewis, Rager Cousins. There's a Drake the Snake. Kenyon Drake, that is. Najee Harris, Herbert, Prescott, and Sony Michel. We got a Tylan Wallace. Justin Fields. David Johnson out of 199. Kellen Mond and Sam Ellinger. Oh, there's a mini. Osai, mini. Wow, Jamie. How could you be cranky doing that, man? Just sitting and watching old dudes golf? Travis Etienne, rookie hollow. Jamar Chase and Patrick Surtain. One box left to go. We have points to give to random out, but then we also have two $5 hitless credits. Wanted to do the Fast Fill Fantasy, but we had to run minis. Like I said, this and the first PYT will go out tomorrow. Probably nothing else from tonight will. That's not to say it definitely won't, but I can guarantee this and the earlier one will go out tomorrow with the shipping. But depends what the mixers look like. Like if I do the mixer I want to next, that could go out too. I'm assuming Court Kings is full. It was very close when we went live, and it was still getting spots taken. So if that's the case, we'll check on that and try to random that up before I post anything else. Hey, I'm going as fast as I can here, Scott, while still trying to enjoy it. I'm not one of those guys who's just going to rip through the cards. I got to entertain, right? Got to at least... Scott, you can go, though. I don't know who would fill in with your little snarky dad jokes, but... Ken Anderson, Bridgewater, Akers, and Eckler. There's a Chuba Hubbard for the Panthers. Jalen Waddle, Caleb Farley, Marino, Robinson, Andrews, Pittman. And there's a Chuba mini. Who's got the Panthers? Kelly Boyer's going to love it. That's who he's chasing there. Tylan Wallace and J.C. Horn. Boyd, Allen, and Lockett. And there's a Najee Harris. Lamar Jackson and a Hubbard. Jarrett Patterson. Hurst, Donald, Diggs, Hooper, and Swift. And then there's a Tylan Wallace numbered out of 199 for the Ravens. Well, you know, I'm not going to defend that decision, Saz, but I will say this. I don't blame people, man. Depending on how many breaks they do, shipping and supplies and everything top to bottom has gotten so expensive. Product is so expensive. And, you know, you got to competitively price things even no matter how much you pay. So just understand, you know, if you don't like it, you can always go somewhere else, like, you know, with your buddy there. Christian Barrymore out of 50. But, you know, try to understand maybe he struggles to, you know, wants to still break and do right by pricing. I don't know. Not to defend the guy, but look at this. These are numbered. Here's a Kelsey out of 50. We'll have to do a separate random on that. Trevor Lawrence and Kadarius Toney. You know, some breakers ship the next day, but those breakers also don't ship any vet. A lot of those breakers don't ship any vet base, or a lot of times even any, like, you know, their restrictions for what they ship is so minimal that they can do that. So, and there's a lot of people that get upset with that too. So there's always that other side of it too, you know. That's why we try to find that good balance for us. We ship everything. Ship about once a week is what ours has been. And again, I tell everyone all the time, especially when they're newer, if you ever hit something big or need something right away, all you have to do is message me. Yep. Yeah, you're right, Scott. I mean, that's absolutely true, and it's a flipper situation. But again, you know, since we started, we always try to find that balance between the guys who want to invest and the guys who want to collect. It's hard, man. It's hard to please everybody. Scott, if you don't know, Scott won the date night thing. I think we said it yesterday, but he got himself a $50 gift certificate to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. Monthly is all ridiculous. I'm not defending it, but maybe ask him why. What's his purpose? So $50 for the date night. Jamie was not happy. He feels like his broken shaft should have won him $50. That's how I like it too. I like it weekly because then you're not just getting one little package. It's like, here, I get to go through, you know, my cards for the week. Plus, for those of us who have accountability partners at home, wives, partners, whatever, they see 8 packages come in. They're like, what are you ordering? Where's all this money coming from? Blah, blah, blah. Trey Sermon Futures. You got to be careful. So you get one package. It's like, oh, that's not bad. I do one break a week. Trey Sermon going out to the Niners. 49ers going to be Joshua Long snagged him there. McLaurin. We got Elijah Moore, Bradshaw, Metcalf, P. Ryan Jackson, Johnson. Bradshaw. Oh, I was saying earlier, if you have a chance to buy a pack of this in a hobby shop, you know I always say, hey, this is a good product to buy in a hobby shop, or I'd stay away from this one. I could recommend buying a pack or two of this. The reason I say that is it's too hard to identify the 2 hits. If it's an RPA, it's loaded. You can't feel the packs. It's loaded with fillers. And then if it's not an RPA, it just feels like any other pack. Plus, the packs are reasonably priced at the price point of the box. There's an Evans out of $2.99, Mac Jones. I think it'd be something if you've been craving to buy a pack. Here we go. Kellen Mond for the Vikings out of 100. Minnesota going out to Scott Briggs. So it's, again, one of the things I always look for is are the hobby shops able to, you know, pull out the good hits? And with this, I don't think they are. How expensive is it a pack? Is it too risky? No, you get some base cards. You get some numbered stuff. You have a chance at an auto or an RPA. He said it was 2002. We'll have to do more contests like that. That was fun. My wife and I really enjoyed those stories. I told you she woke up like, hey, was there any more date stories? Brevin Jordan, Hall, Michelle, Hertz, Cook, and oh, there we go. Tristan, that's going to play. Trevor Lawrence, rookie mini out of 75. Boom. Can't even get a sticker on that one. I'd have to cut it down. Maybe I will. Should we cut a sticker down? Yeah, we got to do that. Hold on. Let's cut a little sticker down. Sticker down. There we go. Let's do it. There we go. The Blazzzin Breaks mini stick. Boom, baby. Me? I never give her good dates? Dude, whatever. I asked her the other day what's one thing she loves about me. She says how I'm always creative with my ideas and always think of fun things to do. So suck it. Chubba Hubbard. Patrick Surtain and Trey Lance. Steve Largent, Drake, Jacobs, Garoppolo, Crowder. And there's a Tua, 5 out of 10. Going to the Miami Dolphins. It's going to be Dan Morris. Nice card there, 5 out of 10, even though it's a second year. Dwight Freeney out of 4. So there are vets in this. We're not hitting near as much as we did in score. I would say that's one good thing about the score is how often we hit vets. Is that all? Did we get both our autos out of this? Or is this another stack here? Is that it? Is that the box? Are we done? Jamar Chase. You see, I'll tell you in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it. That's all she wrote. Yeah, it is. All right. So that'll do. Let's recap. Let's do some points. That Trevor Lawrence was kind of the banger at the end. You gave me a decimal rating on my minis. It's messed up. All right. So some of our minis here, remember, if they're not numbered, they get sleeved. If they're numbered, they get top loaded. Joseph Osai, Matt Ryan, Kirk Cousins, Tony, and Jalen Darden. We do have to roll for these. Let me see if there's any doubles here that aren't numbered. All right, so actually, in this case, the Texans and the Steelers get one. The Chargers and the Niners get one. The Broncos and the Panthers get one. The reason I have to random these separate than this is it's numbered. So one roll for both of these. 1, 2, 3 to the left, 4, 5, 6 to the right. It's going to be a 3, so it goes to the Eagles and the Bills. And now this one right here, 1, 2, 3 to the left, 4, 5, 6 to the right, out of 50. 3 to the left, Jason Kelsey going to get that one too. All right, now for our mini cards, we had Lawrence out of 75, solid card there. Chubba Hubbard, Tony Gonzalez out of 75. Deion Sanders out of 75, Breeze out of 75, James Robinson out of 100, and Jamar Chase out of 25. Nice card there. We also had 2 out of 10, Mac Jones, Najee Harris, Prism, or I should say, yeah, Prismatic or whatever. Tylan Wallace, Christian Barrymore out of 50, Trevor Lawrence, Under the Lights, ETN out of 25, Warner, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, ETN Hollow, Sean Wade for the Ravens out of 199. Lance, Tom Brady hollow, Under the Lights. Justin Fields, Lawrence, Diami Brown out of 299. Mac Jones, Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence, Under the Lights, hollow. Drew Brees out of 50. DeAndre Hopkins out of 50. Terrace Marshall out of 299. Jones, Lance, Lawrence out of 50. Champ Bailey. Michael Carter for the Jets out of 199. Lance, Waddle out of 299. Bateman out of 150. And a Mac Jones base. Trey Lance base as well. For our hits, we had for the Vikes, Kellen Mond, Minnesota Vikings, going out to Scott Briggs. We had Trey Sermon for the San Francisco 49ers going out to Long Joshua. We had for the Washington football team, Jarrett Patterson, John Steven are getting that one. We had Seth Williams for the Denver Broncos, another one going out to Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer. Washington, Samuel Cosme. And for the Carolina Panthers, Terrace Marshall going out to Kelly Boyer. He was chasing Chuba. Gregory Rousseau for the Buffalo Bills going out to Butch Miller. And for the Tennessee Titans out of 35, Elijah Molden going out to David Populars. We had for the Cowboys, Micah Parsons Redemption, Brad Holste with someone else getting a $5 credit. I think it was Dave. And for the Houston Texans, Brevin Jordan going out to Sylvia Bazzano. And here we go. First, before the hit list, everyone eligible, 250 points counts as a hit. Bring y'all over. 250 points counts as a hit. Min roll 5. It's a 9. It'll play 1. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. It's going to be the Falcons are getting the points. That is going to be Stas Dixon getting 250 points. And 2 $5 hitless credits coming your way if you did not get points. Or a hit. Good luck, everybody. That's a 3. That's not going to play. 6 will play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's going to be the Chiefs and the Pats. Isn't that a Super Bowl recently? Zach Jessen. No, it wasn't. It was the Niners and the Chiefs and the Bucks. And Lonnie, each getting a $10 hitless credit to use on a future break. All right, guys, I'll be back later with a break. Let me figure out what we're doing, and I'll see y'all then. Deuces.